right now, flava.co.nz. Going down on the 8th of December, it's a Saturday, a couple of weekends away from you now, is the Red Bull Drift Shifters. This is going to be mean. It's going down Victoria Ave in the middle of the Auckland CBD. They're going to be closing it off and setting up a huge pinball course. Now, the pinball course is going to run exactly like a pinball machine for the drift cars. So the drift cars will come in and do their thing, getting sideways, and then they've got sensors on all the parts of the pinball machine that will pick up exactly how close the drift cars get to the object, and then it's going to be projected up on a big screen for everyone to see, as though it is a pinball machine scoring them.
So there's no judges. There's no judges involved. It's all done by lights and sensors, so it's kind of even.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And we were lucky enough to go down last week and catch up with Mad Mike. Now he's been practicing getting the whole pinball thing ready, and we were given the opportunity to chuck one of us in the car, and we thought, well, I've done it. Dr. Fane, he's not going to be. He's not going to be scared.
He won't fit in the car.
Actually, you probably wouldn't have.
That's right. That's
It was
fine.
tiny, eh?
It was tiny. So
Yeah,
we thought,
okay. I know I'm a big boy, you guys.
We'll put our good
That leg.
friend Tash out on the line because she's
Thanks.
never done it and she's scared. And we built up to it, and I was saying things to her like, "Are you worried that today's going to be the day you die?"
And after a while, it does sound ridiculous, but when you're sitting there watching him do it, I actually did think that I was going to die. And I texted the builder before I went, and I was like, "Okay, I love you."
And the challenge was for Tash to interview Mad Mike while he was drifting. How did they go?
How'd you do?
Let's find out.
Okay, I'm in the drift car now with Mad Mike.
Oh yeah.
Are we good to go, buddy?
Yeah, you been in a drift car before?
No.
Oh.
But I trust you.
Oh, don't trust me.
I heard you're the man.
Oh jeez. Who told you that?
Oh.
Sounds like a bloody fighter jet. It sounds quite awesome, eh?
Oh, it's giving me a hard on.
So they're just sitting stationary right now. They're not even going, but the thing just sounds like such a machine.
It does.
Yeah.
Let's go to a little warm up.
Okay, little warm up. We're going to go. That was a warm up. Oh my gosh.
It was the first time I've drifted under a truck.
That was my first time too.
That was hilarious. Where was the interview? Where were the
Yeah.
questions?
Well, as you can see, I was a little bit busy screaming for my life, but we did drift under a truck.
Oh my god, that
Oh
was
my
quite
Lord.
impressive. Coming up next, yes, Tash did actually get a chance to interview him after the driving. He had an interview up next.
Nice
Rihanna
work,
Diamond's coming up,
Tash.
60 seconds, the full fat breakfast on Flava. Damn, that was funny.
Flava, Time Saver Track.
Heard Tash drifting with Mad Mike. It sounded a little something like this.
Thanks, Peter.
This is for the Red Bull Drift Shifters that is going down on December the 8th. It's a Saturday, 12 till 3 in the middle of the city. You can head there, see Mad Mike, and there's going to be some top of the world drifters as well coming to town.
There's going to be some New Zealand ones and some overseas ones as well. But thank you very much to the people that text through and said that they just wet their pants laughing at me.
Yes, and she did eventually get to interview him. The challenge was while driving, but yeah, as we
didn't work.
as we'd hoped, that proved too difficult. So here is Tash catching up with Mad Mike.
Now, that was an amazing feeling for me. I'm sitting here, but I'm still buzzing. Do you feel like that after you race all the time?
Oh yeah, it's the adrenaline rush. That's why I do it. It's got the passion.
Now, Red Bull's jumped on board and they've sponsored you and they've sponsored this event. What cool things do you have in mind like that? Felix Baumgartner, he jumped from another planet pretty much. How about yourself with drifting?
Well, this was. I'd love to do like a big wall ride or something like that. Like a massive vertical wall and drift it. Maybe future plan, but. Like this whole concept, I wanted to do it not just for myself, but for the people and for New Zealand and the spectators, and have a free event for the public and the kids to come and watch. Do it in Auckland City and just really not try and reinvent the sport of drifting, but just do something unique. And yeah, like it was a dream that I sort of thought up. It was having a track that automatically, like all the electronics scored your line speed and angle. And but I thought it'd be impossible to find someone that could actually get electronics to do that. And yeah, we found the right people. They reckon this is going to be a piece of cake. So we've been testing the sensors today, and yeah, it's going really well.
So it goes down December the 8th. Who else will be coming for this pinball event?
Okay, so from New Zealand, we've selected 8 of the best from New Zealand that I think are a perfect fit for the show, plus obviously myself. And then I've got 3 internationals. So we've got the best from the States, best from Japan, and also best from Europe. So it's a good lineup.
Mean. Now, this car that you've got, if I was to say to you, bro, I've got all the money in the world, I want to buy it off you right now, how much would it cost me?
I wouldn't sell this car. It's part of my body. This is actually the first car I built back in 2006 when I first discovered drifting after many years of breaking bones doing motocross and freestyle, and then discovered the sport of drifting. And then since then, myself and my fiance have been maxing out credit cards to do whatever it takes. So this car really put me on the global stage for drifting. This car's been all around the world. Just got back from Norway. So this one's not for sale, unfortunately. I've got another one I could sell.
How much is it worth? Like, how much have you invested in this car?
The money is one thing, but it's the time and, all the testing and the technology that we put into it every year. Obviously, being the same car from '06, we learn a lot every year. We've probably spent 60, 70 grand just on the engine. What we've actually got for a motor is 2 rotor engines joined together.
Whoa.
So, yeah, it's quite iconic. It's very definitely unique. And it was an engine that the Japanese ran in like 1992 in Le Mans. They won Le Mans and they banned them as the rotor engine. So we thought we'd like use some of their knowledge and, good old Kiwi ingenuity, and we slapped it together. This whole car is built all with Kiwi parts. So, for me to be able to travel the world and showcase myself, plus our team and New Zealand products is awesome.
Well, thank you very much for allowing me to join you today, and I wish you all the best at the Red Bull Drift Shifters.
All right, awesome. Thanks for the ride. It was cool.
For a chick that knows nothing about cars, that was a very good interview.
Very, very well, Tash. Yeah, asked some great questions because his answers were brilliant.
Now I know everything about drifting.
There you go. Do you understand? So December the 8th, you should head down to the city and learn about it yourself.